Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make pollo fricase, or as they call it in Puerto Rico, pollo guisado. Bueno, vamos a empezar. We're going to start by putting some balsamic vinegar. Just enough to wet the chicken. Then we're going to put some olive oil, just a little drizzle. Now we're going to start adding the seasonings. We got adobo. Go lightly on this because it is very salty. Gonna put some onion powder. Some garlic powder. Some sazon tropical, the green bottle. Let me just shake this up a bit. And now some sazon tropical. This one is with the culantro y achote. This will give some color and flavor, of course. Go. And last, some black pepper. All right. And I'm gonna drop in 2 bay leaves. All right. Now, I'm going to move the chicken a little bit to the sides. There we go. And I'm going to put in half of a purple onion. You can use any onion you have, but I really like the purple. They say it's more flavorful. The really nice thing about this dish is it's really easy. It's a one-pot dish and it's rustic. You could just throw the whole onion in there and the chicken will grab all the flavor without you having to do all the chopping. But you can chop it if you want. I'm not stopping you. And now we're going to add some mojo criollo. Make sure you shake it good so that you get all the seasonings. There we go. And we're gonna put some white wine. And I'm gonna add some broth. I have some homemade beef broth that I just made yesterday. I'm gonna use that. You can use water if you don't have chicken or beef broth, but nothing goes to waste in our house. So I'm gonna pour a little bit in here, just till it just about covers the chicken. See? Let's see if tuck this chicken in, make sure it's. Maybe add just a little bit more. And last, we're going to add some red and green sliced bell peppers. Just sprinkle them in there. There we go. And now we're gonna take our pot over to the stove and we're gonna get it up to a boil and then turn it down to like medium-low for 15 minutes while we work on our potatoes. So now that my chicken is boiling and I've turned it to low, I'm going to add some fresh cilantro. And I'm going to cover it up and let it simmer for 15 minutes while I get started on preparing our potatoes. So now it's time to start prepping our potatoes. I have regular and sweet potatoes. Traditionally, you use the regular potatoes, but I love sweet potatoes. My mom has always put sweet potatoes in fricase when she makes it, and I'm addicted to it that way. So that's how I make it. My mom used to make me pollo fricase when I was sick, home from school. It was so nice and soothing, especially when you have that sore throat and the sniffles. It clears you right up. It's a nice change from regular chicken soup. It's very hearty and rich. So we're just gonna peel our potato nicely, and then once we finish peeling our potato, I'm going to chop it into sections. You want them to be not too big, not too small, so that they cook well, but they don't break apart and crumble because they're too small. So I'll show you how big the pieces need to be. I also like to put carrots in my pollo fricase. I have some of those already cut. We'll be adding those in at the same time as the potatoes because they take pretty much the same amount of time to cook. So now all our potatoes are chopped. You can see how thick they are, the sweet ones too. And our carrots, so we're gonna start putting those in here. Now we're gonna add in about a cup of tomato sauce. And gonna add in this 3-ounce jar of manzanilla olives. I'm gonna pour them in here to get out the rest of the tomato sauce. Now I'm gonna pour in some more of my beef broth. And some mojo criollo. Let me shake it real quick. And the rest of the beef broth. Some more mojo criollo. Now I'm gonna just make sure I tuck in the potatoes a bit so that they boil properly. Make sure they're submerged. And now I'm gonna add some bijol. Be very careful with your fingers, this stains. And your clothes, be careful with your clothes too. All right, And now I'm going to stir it. Make sure all the bijol gets mixed in properly. There we go. Now we're gonna cover it up. I'm gonna add a little bit more cilantro. Look at how beautiful that looks. That is a masterpiece. All right, now we're going to cover it up, get it to a simmer, and let it cook until the potatoes are done. That's how you know your dish is ready. Mira que rico se ve este plato. Look at that deliciousness right there. This chicken is so juicy. My dad le encanta mojar el arroz with the gravy, like the sauce that this cooks in, and this is just soaked in it. I can't wait to take a bite. I'm hungry and this smells so good. Que rico. You have to try this. You have to try this as soon as possible. It's so easy to make. Heck, you could do it today. I'm sure you have the ingredients in your fridge. Go ahead, make it today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.